Hey guys, what is going on? So today is the day, and I know it's been a while since I've made a video. I'm gonna make excuses for that. I've been sick for about 3.5 weeks. Tested negative for corona, so don't go saying I had corona. I don't think I did. So we are gonna go pick up the engine, and we got the truck right there. Gonna go pick up the engine. Oh, speaking of corona, hopefully everyone's doing good right now. Things are kind of crazy. It's a lot different. A lot of stuff is shut down. It's just really weird. I shaved my beard, so I mean, that's when you know things got bad. But anyways, we're heading up to Parker Performance because that's where Jesse dropped the engine off at. Because the other guy that got his engine built also had his car at Parker Performance, so I said that was fine. Yeah, drop it off there. I just been sick, so I haven't had time. Luckily, I'm not sick anymore, which is great, and we're gonna go get it. I am super excited to pick this up. It's been a long time coming, and I'm super excited to get it back and get it in the car and, you know, get my car back, because it's been a little while since I've even driven my car. But like I said, I'm super excited, so let's get to it. I had to fill up the rental truck with gas. I don't have a truck. I wish I did. That'd be awesome. But so we're about an hour out from Parker Performance. I believe they're in Newport Richie, like north of Tampa area. But yeah, we're about an hour out. Gonna get some gas. Gonna head up there, and I will see you guys when we get there. We'll see the Parker Performance guys and grab that engine.
Morning.
Hi, buddy.
What up?
How's it going?
Going.
Just don't hit the Mustangs. All right. Cool. This is exciting.
There it is in all its glory.
This is very exciting. Oh,
Are you
boy.
ready for this?
Yes.
Long wait.
It's been a while, but I mean, worth it.
Yeah,
Definitely worth it. Alright, we got the engine loaded up in the back. Thanks to the Parker Performance guys for helping out. We are back in the truck and we are heading home. I'll see you guys when we get there, and I'll kind of explain a change or two we did on the engine build and talk more about it there. Alright, we got the engine back on the engine stand and all that. Super excited. So I kind of wanted to go over some stuff with you guys. We changed a couple things when it comes to the build. So basically, I think I don't know if I said this in my last video, but originally the plan was to use Manley pistons and Manley rods. I was going to use just the normal Manley pistons, and I was going to use Manley H-beam rods. And so we decided to go with Molly pistons instead because that's what Jesse recommended, so I went with it. And then, thanks to Mafia Racing, always huge thanks to them, I got some Wiseco boost line I-beams, so that's gonna be really cool. Sorry if the sun is super bright, by the way. Doing this when the sun's kind of going down, but yeah, so we got boost line I-beams, which is gonna be awesome because The H-beams, I was probably going to limit it around 500 wheel horsepower just to be safe. This one, I might push it a little bit harder. I might push it to like 600 or so now. We'll see. So, yeah, I think that's about all that changed. Oh, also did oil pan baffle, which I wasn't originally going to go with, but now I'm doing it because EMS has a new oil pan baffle solution that seems to be a pretty good investment, so I went with it. Why not? But yeah, huge thanks to EMS, Engineer Motorsports Solutions. I will leave a link down in the description for you guys to check them out. If you're looking to build an Ecoboost engine, hit them up. They know what they're doing. I could not have gotten any better experience from them. I'm not. I don't even want to say this, but like I'm not being paid to say any of this. But people will think I am. But you know, Jesse's awesome. I've known him for quite a while now. Super helpful. If you have any questions, hit him up. Check out his website. It has a whole bunch of prices on there. And yeah, super awesome company to work with. All right, so let's talk about what we used for the build. So I already said we used the Wiseco I-beams. We used the Molly pistons. So we don't need to say that again. The head is stock head. Besides, we use the MA Performance springs and retainers. That's all we did, I believe. I believe we did king bearings in this. We used the stock crank. I think it just got cleaned up and polished. Keyed crank and gear because it needs to be keyed. And it's got a Ford Performance balance shaft delete as well. And I think that's going to be about it for upgrades. It's got like new timing components and all that stuff, but besides that, that's basically all the upgrades. So, I mean, it's a very basic build. It's got the I-beams, the Molly pistons. It should be set up for my power goals, which is anywhere between 500 and 600 wheel horsepower, probably closer to 600 because I want to go fast. But yeah, that's the rundown. I mean, I might do some other things to it while it's out. Unfortunately, let me throw this in there. Right now, I don't have a turbo for it yet. I don't know what turbo I'm going to go with. I haven't a clue yet. So I got to figure that out. I'm mostly worried about getting the engine in the car, but you know, I'm looking into turbo options and what I should do for the power goals. I'm probably going to throw the stock turbo back on it as long as it's still good. I got to check that out, but probably going to throw the stock turbo back on it for the time being. Just to get it tuned and everything and get everything going, and then I'll figure out what turbo I want. We might have some stuff up our sleeves turbo wise, but we'll see what happens. But anyways, I might do some other things to it while it's out. I want to do a radium baffle plate and stuff, and I think that's it. Let me spin it around so you guys can see it. I mean, there's not much to look at. Timing cover's dirty because it's my original timing cover, whatever. But yeah, 2.0 block, nothing much crazy to see. It looks just like a 2.3 block, really. But yeah, so probably going to do the radium baffle plate, and that's probably it. I don't really have any other mods I really want to do to this. Eventually I want to do E85, the aux fuel kit. I might go with meth from the get-go. I'm really not sure. I'm very undecided, as you guys can tell. Mostly just worried about getting it in the car, getting it tuned and running, and I'll go from there. If I want to add meth or E85 kit or whatever, I'll do it from there. Obviously I want to make big power, so I'm going to do some sort of aux fueling, whether it be like port injection meth or whether it be port injection kit for E85. But yeah, I mean, that's the basic rundown. Now let's go over the goals for this whole build. So basically, you guys know that I drag race. If you watch any of my videos, you know I drag race. I like to race. I'm not going to say I do any other racing besides that. I may go to Mexico every now and then. But besides that, you know, that's basically all I do with this car. It was my daily for 3.5 years, or probably about 3 years because it's been down for a little bit. Probably about 3 years that I own the car. It's been a daily, and I raced it that whole time as a daily, which wasn't the smartest idea. But now I have a daily, and we're gonna race this a little bit. And I really want to see at least 550 wheel horsepower. I think it should be doable. And let's just put this in perspective. So my car went 11.6 with 376 wheel horsepower, and like it was like 460 something wheel torque, 465 or 468 wheel torque. That was on an E30 tune. It was a pretty hot E30 tune. I also had a race gas tune that probably made more, but 376. I can't imagine the thing with 450 horsepower. So I mean, it will probably move pretty good. 11.6, 376. I think 450 or 500 horsepower, it should go. I think 500 wheel will go 10s. If not 11.0, 11.1, but we'll see. I plan to lighten the car a little bit more, but yeah, I think these power goals are pretty reasonable. However, I do think that possibly in the near future I'm going to have to build the transmission because it was acting weird before I pulled the motor. So I'm probably going to see how it goes, and if it blows into a million pieces, then I'm probably going to have to build it. But we'll see. Just going to send it until then. But yeah, that's basically it. I mean, besides this downpipe I got here. I'll show you. So I got this. It's a new downpipe. It's got spider webs on it. I traded it to my buddy. Oh, there's spiders on it. I'm putting it down. Spiders. Traded it from my my buddy. He was trading in, and he traded me my stock one for his 1320 eBay downpipe, which I don't really care because it'll work all the same. But my pipes downpipe I had actually cracked in 2 places. We welded it up, but I mean, why not get one that's not cracked? So we got that. Hopefully that'll hold up. And I'm thinking about, because it's got spiders. Oh Jesus! So it's got this flange right here, and so I was thinking, because as you guys know I ran open downpipe a lot, I was thinking about having someone weld up a flange on basically like a turn down, and putting a turn down right off of the downpipe right there, and basically running that mostly for track or whatever racing I'm doing. But yeah, so that's just an idea. But yeah, that's the gist of what's going on with this and the whole rundown and everything. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. As always, if you haven't already liked and subscribed, go ahead and hit that like button. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you next time.